open a background picture and layer, new fill layer, and we choose solid color. And first we choose the violet color, click OK, and choose the violet color for it. Okay, and then we move on to do the mask. And in this mask, we do filter, render, and then clouds, filter, render, clouds. Okay, so you can see the clouds combined with the violet color already. And set the layer mode screen. Set layer mode screen. It will become more transparent. Readjust its opacity. Make it not that strong. Okay, and then layer, and we choose new adjustment layer and curve. Okay, and then once we have the curve, we can move the curve up or down, or we can add up a new dots and have different kind of arrangement of the curve. Okay, so you can try to do whatever you like. Okay? And if you don't like the dots, you can just drag and drop. Okay, so right. So once you have done it, you establish a folder, and then you can drag the two layers to the folder. So once you click the folder, you can make two of them here. You can make two of them into the folder. Okay, on the folder layer, on the group one, establish a mask. 我们建立一个遮罩。Okay, on this mask, we're gonna make the cloudy effects more natural, which is brush. And we make a brush 150 pixel and 40%, opacity 30, and flow also 30. And once we have done it, we can do a little bit. And once we're gonna do it, we have to draw a little bit here and there. Remember to set the foreground color black. So, once we have done it, we will see in the mask, there are some effects. Okay, and next one. If you want to use eraser tool, that's fine. You can use eraser tool to erase the part you don't like. And then we establish a new layer, we drag it up. Okay? Because the new layer must be above the folder. And then we can rename it into moon and star. And in the moon layer, we're gonna draw a moon. We use the brush tool and then also the big size. But remember, we must change the foreground color into white, and then we can draw it. Okay. And once we have done it, we can also draw a lot of stars by using the skill we learned last week. Here we have screen, and there we have screen. And opacity, we can make it stronger. Okay. And then remember, gradient tool, the second one. And if you're gonna have a white star, or later on you can try others, and then you can do the star. And also you can change the color into the red star as well. Okay, once you have done it, you click FX, that means the effects, and choose outer glow. once you have outer glow, you can have look, the outside of the star and moon are very clear cut. But having said that, if you're gonna make a new moon instead of full moon, you can use eraser tool to erase the unnecessary part. So you can cover it, okay? But if you're gonna cover it, you have to go to the moon layer and cut it. Okay. If that's too much clear cut, you can lower down the opacity and lower down the flow to make it not that strong. Okay, once you have done it, you go to number 12, layer, new, fill layer, and solid color. And this time, we're gonna have a creamy yellow, and you choose a creamy yellow color, creamy, very creamy. Okay, and then you have a yellow color, and instead of cloud effects here, we directly choose linear light. And if it's not what you need, and then you can lower down the opacity. Okay, just give it a little tiny bit creamy effects. That will be enough. And click layer, create clipping mask. Layer, create clipping mask. So the yellow color only apply to the moon and the sun. That does not influence the castle and the clouds. Right, once you have done it, and try layer, new adjustment layer. And again, we give a final touch, curve, and curve 2. And here, you can try to make it stronger or okay. So you can move the curve into whatever way you like. You can also make a very postmodern version. Okay. Right, once you have done it, you can add a text layer, TEX, and then you write something for it. And once you have given a little meaningful text, the work will become good.